Hi, it's Annabelle from Authentic Self, and I've created this channel for this idea to help us move out of survival mode and return to our authentic self. I've also created it for various other reasons that might well be unknown to me yet and unknown to you. But at this moment in time, I really want to focus on this idea of helping ourselves and others to move out of survival mode, and it's kind of a pertinent time to be sharing this because of everything that's going on with this virus at the moment, and how we can get caught up in survival mode quite considerably, not just because of this virus, but for various reasons can we get stuck in that mode. And what that does is it actually takes us away from expressing, experiencing and sharing our most authentic self, and for us even to consider who our authentic self is and what I want to experience in life. That goes to the wayside when we're stuck in that survival mode. And it's important that we try to return to our most authentic self, because when we're stuck in survival mode, it affects us on a mind level, on a body level, and on a soul level. On the mind level, it can have us ruminating, catastrophizing, it can make us anxious, it can make us depressed, it can make us angry, frozen in life, so we don't get to express, experience and share our most authentic self. And why that's important is because we're all part of this planet called Earth and we've all got this essence to share, and when we don't share that, it's like we're not almost like playing our part in the whole. And that doesn't mean that you have to be like this martyr to the world and save the world. It just means that you just got to be authentic to you and that is the perfect thing for you to do. So me sharing this is, yes, it brings up some anxiety for me, but it's authentic to me to be sharing this way. Like, I love talking. My friends can testify, although recently I've been a little bit quieter because I've been going through some changes. And returning to our authentic self, moving from survival, it takes some time to navigate through change and transition in life, and at the moment we're all going through that, and this is actually an inevitable part of life. Like, if it wasn't going to be the coronavirus, it would have been something else that is basically, we're constantly evolving as humans, whether we're aware of that or not. I mean, we only just have to look at nature to see the cyclical changes that are happening over time. Nothing stays the same, and actually we as humans have a part of our mind that's like totally wired for survival, that tries to hold on to keeping it the same. It struggles with change, and there's some people that are more adaptable and easygoing than others, and I don't know why I sounded Italiano then. I am half Italian actually. Anyway, that made me lose my trail of thought slightly. Where was I? I got lost. Maybe I should just make up some funny accents. I actually, saying that, I caught myself ruminating earlier, and what I mean by that is like continually like obsessively thinking about thinking and thinking about thinking. I was thinking too much and I got caught in thinking, and it was kind of driven through anxiety, and I brought awareness to it, and somehow I just was like, I developed this Jamaican accent saying, I'm rumination in the nation. And what that did, look, I'm getting excited, I'm getting closer to the camera. What that did was it broke, using humour, playing with different accents, making different sounds, doing something different than what we're doing, can break that pattern. So we can get completely caught up when we're experiencing survival mode, caught up in the mind. We can get caught up in different modes of thinking, overthinking, catastrophizing, ruminating, and we need to, in the first and foremost, just bring awareness to that. And obviously when we're caught in it, we might not bring awareness to it, but we can start to recognize or just ask ourselves a simple question moment to moment. Am I feeling at ease and peaceful or joyful, or am I on edge? Am I clenching my body? Am I obsessively or like thinking? Am I jittery thinking? Am I moving too fast? Am I in that fight, flight, freeze mode? Am I angry? Like, just paying attention to how we feel moment to moment is kind of key to being able to bring awareness and then to navigate and move out of that. So I had a plan for this video and it's gone off on a completely different trail, but I'm just gonna run with it. So yeah, I woke up the other day feeling anxious, and I was able to recognize that, and I've been practicing this, and the more we can practice this idea of being the observer to our experience, we can then do something about it. But when we're caught up in the experience, you're just going to be caught in it, and that's okay as well. Like life, we constantly go through phases of forgetting and remembering, or being aware and not being aware, and the most important thing, as well as awareness, is actually having like a softness and a forgiveness for experiencing that. Our brain is wired, has a part of it that's wired for survival, in which we're not naturally going to be always in that state of love, joy, peace, but we do have the capacity to experience that. And when we do experience that, we get to recontemplate, like, oh, what do I want to create? What do I want to share? How do I want life to be? But we can't get to that place until we can navigate through this survival mode. So I gave you one of my random tips earlier to just mix it up once we become aware, like make a joke of it. And I remember somebody recommending that a while ago, and I was not happy about this idea of making a joke of myself being in that awful state of being. Check out my judging mind. But yeah, just that's one idea. And another thing that's really important, not just making humour of ourselves and our humanness and our survival mode, but is the importance of calming the nervous system. So when I woke up the other day feeling anxious, I was like, oh, hang on, I'm anxious. Hello, anxiety. I see you. And developing this kind of nurturing, like, okay, I see you, I've got you. I'm gonna guide you to move through this. So it's like developing this ultimate inner mother that can be the witness, non-judgmentally understand that, oh, this is survival mode, it's a part of my human condition that's been activated, and then like saying, okay, what do I need? Okay, so the first step is I need to calm my nervous system. And so one of the things that I did the other day was an adaptation from what's called the bee breath, the buzzing bee breath in yoga, and I'm gonna go through it now. In traditional yoga, they actually block the senses as well. Oh, what am I doing? I'm gonna just do some funny faces. Yeah, they block the senses, so you put some fingers on your eyes, slightly block the nostrils and the ears. So I'll show you this. You inhale, you only slightly put pressure on your nose, you inhale, then you exhale and make a buzzing noise. And then you repeat. You don't actually have to cover your senses. I mean, traditionally you do, but I've been just practicing just humming. Don't worry about the pitch, you don't have to sound good. That's not the point. The point is that actually what that does is it activates something called the vagus nerve, and it's located at the back of your the top of your spinal column, and this basically brings us out of the overactivated sympathetic nervous system, which is all about fight flight mode and like being like that, and it brings in it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is all about rest, and it allows us, they call it resting and digesting, so it enables us, all of our systems to function better. So yeah, there we go. There's another video 2, with 2 techniques: the humour, rumination in the nation. And please don't think that I'm being discriminatory to anyone of any language. I really want people to use this lightly. It's not about discrimination. Please don't take me wrongly with that. It's about utilising techniques that we can to lighten our experience in whatever way we choose. And I'd apologise in advance if anyone has taken offence to that. That's not my intention. It was just something that happened to me earlier. Anything else to share? No, just try out these techniques. But going back to the buzzing bee breath, if you do that for 10 minutes, and if you start your day with it, if you're known to be anxious or overthinking or stressed in your body, it's really helpful to calm the nervous system. Really, really helpful. But remember, just total softness with ourselves and doing what we can to stay calm and present and loving to our experience. Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing the randomness of that which I wish to share. Yeah, that's it. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and sending lots of love and playfulness and lightness and ease to your mind, body, soul, and your whole experience. And yeah, stay well at this time. It's important. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.